Big Blue Crew Sports Network.
Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
It's for the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick. With my man S. God.
That's him.
You feel the vibe?
That's me.
We going live.
That's us.
That like button shared, you been subscribed.
Stadium.
That MetLife, Big Blue, home of the Braves.
Yeah.
That turnpike, you can see that's where the game's played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, no it don't get broken. Legalize, mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tune in the show called TheMan-Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85 inch screen. The game's on, you rush and bleed. Stay calm, you on the road and chill. Do the watch along. The show's on, the host, you know it's S-God. It's no telling the panel filled with guest stars. You now rocking with the voice, you know who it is. It's your boy Jay Boogie. You now rocking with my man S-God. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Production. What that mean? We about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in. My man S.God. Support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most importantly, hit that like button.
Yo, what's good? What's good? Salute, Knicks Nation. Salute to the orange and blue skies. You already know what it is, man. Friday night Knicks on Friday night. Live from Madison Square Garden. Knicks versus the Milwaukee Bucks, man. Thank you for tapping into this live watch along on the Man-Cave podcast, courtesy of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. It's the Knicks versus the Milwaukee Bucks. The Bucks coming in at 2-6 on the season. They just had a win against the Utah Jazz, I believe, last night. So they're coming in on a back-to-back 2-6 record. The Knicks at 3-4 on the season, coming in with 2 straight losses on the road at Houston and Atlanta. You know, I was at that game with the Hawks game where the Knicks came on in there, and I thought they was going to do it. I thought we was going to get that dub, but we didn't get that dub, man. We came out on the losing end, 121-116. So the Knicks are 3-4 in the season, in third place in the Atlantic Division. So the Knicks will try to get right at home tonight against the Milwaukee Bucks. And let me say, man, first things first with the Knicks on the season, man, like I said, it's going to take some time for these Knicks to get this chemistry down pack as far as like the defense, because that's what the Knicks' problem is early in the season. It's not so much the offense, it's the defense. If you look at the scoring, Karl-Anthony Towns averaging 21 and 13. Brunson is averaging, I think, about 22 or 23. Anunoby's averaging about 13. Mikal Bridges is averaging like 16 points. So there's your starters right there, man. You know what I'm saying? You got a balanced scoring attack. So the Knicks' biggest problem is the defense. That's where they're giving up a lot of points, perimeter, three-point shooting, and also penetration in the lane. So once they clean that up and stuff like that, you'll start seeing better results. You know, but like I said, it's going to take a little bit of time. Like I said, it's only the first 7 games of the season. So like I said, I give them about 20, 25 games, you know what I'm saying? And they should get that defensive thing down pat because, like I said, most of it is just communications on the defensive end. You know, who's picking up who's switching over and things like that. So that's all it is, man. But the Bucks look like the Bucks made a change to their starting lineup, you know, because it was coming out flat a lot of games. I think they got Jackson Jr. in the starting lineup now. So we'll see how that goes. But the Knicks starting lineups is always going to be the same with Karl-Anthony Towns, OG Anunoby, Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart, and Jalen Brunson. So they just about to tip it off soon, playing against the Greek Freak Giannis, averaging 31 points, 12.9 rebounds this season. So he's already having another MVP type season to start. Not the record that, you know, that they want. They're 2-6 and in last place in the Central Division, where the Knicks are in third place. But like I said, they're only like in 2-3 games out of first place and things like that. Celtics in first place. And surprisingly, Brooklyn Nets are in second place at 4-4 at 500 season. So, but like I said, it's early on. Like I said, if this was the same Knicks that ran it back, we'd have got up to a better start. But like I said, you know, you got some new parts. You got Karl-Anthony Towns. You got Mikal Bridges. So it'll take some little time to gel on the defensive end and stuff like that. Plus, you got to develop that bench. I like Ariel Hukporty coming in off the bench, for the bigs at the 5. Also, Jericho Sims. I know a lot of people don't like Jericho Sims because they feel like he hasn't. But at the end of the day, depth is always a key. Precious Achua has been out for, since the start of the season. So he'll make his debut coming up sometime soon once he be reevaluated. And Tyler Kolek has been playing a little bit too, due to the injury to Cameron Payne. So Tyler Kolek been getting some run, which is a good thing. And hopefully we could see Pakem Dadier, the first round pick, the small forward, 6'8" small forward from out of France, and it's a long season. So injuries is part of the game. Hopefully we get to see those guys develop. And for the most part, all 3 of those rookies are here. They are here. They're not in Westchester. So that's a great thing. That's a great thing that they up, in the NBA. I mean, yeah, they could be getting some valuable experience playing down in Westchester, but it's always better, when you in the league in the NBA, getting that game experience and stuff like that. And look like they'll be getting some burn, due to foul troubles or injuries and stuff like that. That's always part of the game. So we'll see how it goes. It's going to be a great game for the Knicks. Like I said, they should try to get off the snide against the Milwaukee Bucks, another top contender in the East. So these are games that you need to take, games you got to win. Early in the season, like I said, it's going to be a little, but they'll get it together, man. I'm not worried about it. Some people panicking and stuff. I ain't panicking about that. You know what I'm saying? All they got to do is take some little time, like I said. By mid-season and all that type of stuff, we'll see where the Knicks are and stuff like that. So ain't no time to panic right now. Just going to watch these guys play, get some chemistry together. That's the main thing, getting the chemistry together. That's all it is, man. Getting it together, and let's do this thing. But like I said, first things first is going to start on that defensive end. The offense is not so much the offense. We're scoring averaging 113 points a game. I know the league averages, the top teams are 120, 119, but that's early in the season. As it starts getting down to the middle and end of the season, those scoring is going to go down. The guys getting their legs under them, it's early in the season. So once guys get their legs on them, the defense will be better and stuff like that. You won't see too many high scoring games like that. Like for the Knicks, like I said, the game here in Atlanta, man, great atmosphere as always. MSG South, that's the Knicks' second home away from home down in Atlanta. Here down in Atlanta, the Knicks fans is all over that place. Took over this arena. We didn't get the outcome we wanted, but like I said, they was in there full force. On this 4-game road trip, Karl Anthony Towns averaging 29 points, 14.8 rebounds, and 1.3 blocks, double-doubles in all these games. So he's really been bringing it, on the offensive end and stuff like that, and also rebounding, man. About 14, 15 rebounds a game, 29 points a game, 52% field goal percentage, 55% three-point shooting. So it's not so much. I now hear people talk about they should never made the Randall trade and all this stuff, and I was against the Randall trade. But at the end of the day, you look at it, hey, in the long run, it might be better, and right now he's averaging better than what Randall's averaging. But at the end of the day, he serves a purpose. We needed a center because, like I said, Isaiah Hartenstein left in free agency. Mitchell Robinson is on the shelf till mid-December or January. So they really did needed a center, so they had to make that trade. So like I said, it works out for both teams. The Knicks, got Karl Anthony Towns. The Timberwolves got Julius Randle, and, he's doing good over there. I'm happy for Julius Randle and stuff like that. But like I said, as far as the trade, man, like I said, both teams made out good, and there's no gripe about it. And like I said, the main thing with the Knicks is defense. That's what the problem is. It's defense. So once they get that down pack and all that type of stuff, it'll be better. And plus, Jalen Brunson is scoring, but he ain't in Jalen Brunson MVP type form yet. So when he really gets cooking like that, then you're going to see it's really going to get cooking, man. But like I said, it'll take some time. We ain't worried about it. Knicks fans, we are not pressed about it. We ain't worried about it. Time will tell. Like I said, if we can stay healthy and get more cohesion and all that type of stuff on defense and all that type of stuff, the chemistry and also communicating with guys will be better, man. I'm not worried about it. Let's go Knicks. You know what it's all about. The blue and orange skies. You know how it goes. Yeah, I was at the Knicks game at the State Farm Arena, with some couple of Knicks podcasters, homies, Worldwide L, and also Corey Lee from the 718 Boys, go check out their channels, man. Go check out Corey Lee on the 718 Boys over there on the YouTube channel, man. Great Knicks content creators and stuff like that, Worldwide L. So it's all good, man. Knicks fans all over the place. Just about ready for tip-off soon. For this game from Madison Square Garden in New York City. Knicks at home. Got to start protecting this home court. Got to get this dub tonight. Would be a good one against Giannis and Damian Lillard of the Milwaukee Bucks. And also, like I said, the link is in the chat. Go subscribe to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, our one centralized location for all our contents: basketball, baseball, boxing, football, UFC, MMA, soccer, wrestling. And also go subscribe to all the members of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network: Big Pat Sports Talk, G Nation Inside Sports or Big Lou, Unpopular Opinion Sports or NYG, Miz in the Midday, Classified 3F with Joel, Wales to New Jersey, Coach Ed Gladney's Amazing World of Sports, Big Blue in the Bronx, Knicks Cast, Zion Zenith, Mac the Giants fan, Leaf Diggy, Mets 21-28, and El Capitan, Ralph Chu. As we speak on the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, Mets 21-28 right now is doing some wrestling on this network, so you could go check in and tap in on that. All right, game just started. Bucks win the tips. Knicks get the steal. Bridges over to Brunson. Let me put this up there as well. Over to Brunson, over to Bridges. Bridges. And the ball is knocked out of bounds. So game just started early first quarter. Knicks and the Bucks from Madison Square Garden, New York City. All right, OG inbounds to Brunson. Brunson around the Towns pick. Brunson with the jump shot up, and it's no good. Rebounded by Giannis. And here comes the Bucks. Giannis across the timeline, guarded by Brunson. Now by OG Anunoby. Drops back to Taurean Prince. In the corner to Jackson Jr. for the three-point shot. No good. Rebounded by OG over to Brunson. And here comes the Knicks. Brunson over to the timeline. Brunson over to Towns. Towns looking. Over to Bridges. Bridges back to Towns. Towns with a three-point shot is up, and it's good. 3-0 Knicks. So Towns has been hitting that three-point shot at 55% clip. All right, brought to the ball. Giannis to Lillard. Step back, jump shot up and good. 3-2. Knicks with the ball. Hart over to Brunson. Brunson back to Hart. Hart across the timeline over to Brunson. Brunson around the screen. Brunson back to Towns for another three-point shot up, and it's good. 6-2. So great start for Karl Anthony Towns. 2 3-pointers. All right, Bucks with the ball. Giannis over to Lillard. Over to Jackson Jr. for a three. His shot is good. 6-5. All right, Knicks with the ball. Towns over to Brunson. Brunson over the timeline. Around the Bridges screen. Finds Bridges. Back to Towns. Towns to Bridges. Around the screen. Bridges down the lane. Throws back out to Brunson. Out to Josh Hart. Hart with the side shot. No good, but he's fouled. And he'll be at the free throw line with the Knicks up 6-5. All right, Hart's first free throw is up, and it's good. 7-5. And Hart's second free throw is up and is also good. 8-5 Knicks. All right, Bucks with the ball. Giannis inbounds to Lillard. Lillard across the timeline. Directing traffic. Lillard over to Giannis to Lopez. Over to Prince. Taurean Prince with the ball. Looking, still looking, trying to find somebody. Can't find nobody, and it's stolen by OG Anunoby. Over to Brunson. Brunson to Mikal Bridges, and it's blocked. Nice block by Jackson Jr. Wow, nice block on the fast break. So it'll be Knicks ball side out. Yeah, it looked like he got him on the hand, but they say hand is part of the ball, so it is what it is. Knicks will inbounds the ball, and Jackson will come out. Then the Bucks will substitute. I think Jackson has 2 fouls, so he's gonna have to come out the game. Jackson Jr. Oh, the Bucks call a timeout to challenge the play. I think they challenging is not a foul, but they challenging that the ball went off for Bridges probably. So go to a TV timeout. See what the call will be, if it's going to stand or if they're going to overturn it. So far, so good for the Knicks, man. Karl Anthony Towns, 6 points in the game already, 2 for 2 from 3-point land, 2 free throws from Josh Hart. Knicks up 8-5, awaiting the challenge. See if it'll be Knicks ball or what they're gonna call. Said both teams are struggling. Both teams coming in. Bucks coming in at 2-6. Knicks at 3-4. So obviously Knicks need the dub. They need the win. First of all, I want to thank everybody, man, for tapping in from YouTube, Twitter, and all social media platforms, man. If this is your first time to my channel, to the Man Cave podcast, please hit that like and subscribe button. Also share this on all social media platforms. Like I said, also go subscribe to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. The link is in the chat, our one centralized location for all of our content. And also subscribe to all the members of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network and those great content creators. We got you covered for all sports. So I was like, Doc used his challenge in the first quarter. Doc Rivers be like, yo, gotta get that ball back. Let's see what they want to come up with. So we'll see what the call is. Said Bucks coming in on a back-to-back, so Knicks should be well rested. So we're just waiting to see what they're gonna say. So yeah, it's still Knicks basketball. So yeah, I thought he hit his hand too, before he hit the ball, but at the same time, but it is what it is. Great defensive play by Jackson Jr. though from the Bucks on that dunk attempt for Bridges. So the Knicks will inbound the ball, side out. All right, so they're about to inbounds. All right. Knicks inbounds. Oh, Anunoby inbounds to Brunson. Brunson around the Towns pick. Brunson down the lane out to OG Anunoby for a 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Towns down the lane. to Mikal Bridges, fall away shot, good. 10-5 Knicks. Bucks with the ball. Giannis over to Lillard. Lillard by the 3-point line, across the timeline, 3-point line, hands off to Taurean Prince. Prince looking, finds Lopez. And it's an offensive foul on Lopez with the elbow. So it'll be Knicks ball. All right. Knicks with the ball. Brunson over to Bridges. Bridges looking, finds Brunson. Brunson for a 3. No good. Rebounded by Prince over to Giannis. Giannis bringing the ball up down the lane, and it's slapped away. And a foul is called on Josh Hart. Are you kidding me? Let me see if he hit his arm on there. Yeah, he got a little bit of arm, but still. All right, Bucks will inbound the ball. Lillard inbounds. Inbounds to Giannis. Giannis looking with OG and Anunoby up and no good, but he's fouled by OG. So Giannis will be at the free throw line. All right, Giannis at the free throw line. You know, he takes about 10 seconds, 10, 13 seconds to shoot a free throw. And the fans be booing because they know he's taking all day. Giannis's first free throw attempt is up. And it's no good. All right, Giannis' second free throw attempt is up, and it's good. 10-6 Knicks. Knicks ball. Knicks are inbound the ball. All right, Knicks with the ball. Look like OG will inbound to Brunson. Brunson with Jackson hounding him across the line around Towns pick. Now down the lane to Bridges. Bridges out to Josh Hart. Hart back to Bridges. Bridges to Towns. Towns down the lane. Up, no good, but tipped back in by Josh Hart. And here comes the Bucks. Giannis over to Lillard. Lillard down the lane, and it's blocked. Giannis with a shot, no good. Tip, no good. Giannis again, no good. No good. Rebounded by the Knicks. Here comes the Knicks. Josh Hart over the timeline. Hart looking over to Towns. Towns with a 3-point shot up, and it's good. 15-6 Knicks. So Towns is 3 from 3-point range. Bucks the ball. Giannis over to Lillard. Lillard to Prince. Prince back to Giannis for a fadeaway. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Towns up ahead to Brunson. Brunson crossed the line. Back to Towns. Towns down the lane and dunked it. 17-6 Knicks. That should have been a foul. It should have been an and one. Bucks inbound the ball. Giannis over to Lillard. Lillard. So Towns with 11. Yeah, Lillard with the shot, 3-point shot, no good, but he is fouled on a 3-point attempt. So Lopez will be at the free throw line for 3. I mean, Lillard. First free throw's up, and it's good. 17-7. All right, so Lillard's second free throw attempt is up, and it's good. 17-8. You got one more. You got one more as a 3. This guy's just running off the free throw line. It's 3 free throws, fellas. All right. Lillard's third free throw attempt is up, and it's also good. 17-9 Knicks. So Knicks inbound the ball. Josh Hart will inbound to Brunson. Brunson being guarded by Jackson Jr. Brunson across the timeline. Brunson looking over to OG Anunoby in the corner. OG down low and dunks. Coming in. Nice take. OG, good, strong take. 19-9 Knicks. Bucks at the ball. Giannis back to Lillard. Lillard up and in. 19-11. Hart over to Brunson. Brunson over to Towns. Towns backdoor to Bridges, but too long. Passes out of bounds. Turnover by the Knicks. 19-11. Knicks up. 6:17 left to go in the first quarter. Bucks with the ball. Giannis with the ball down the lane over to Jackson Jr. And it's a foul on the floor. So Giannis will be at the free throw line. Looks like no, it's not a free. So it'd be side out by the Bucks. Lillard over to Giannis. Giannis back to Lillard. Passes deflected. Taurean Prince with the ball. And he walked. So it'd be Knicks ball. Taurean Prince looked like he took the A train. Got to put the ball on the floor, young man. Wow, he went all around the park. All right, Knicks inbounds. Hart to Brunson. Brunson around the Towns pick. Brunson looking for Towns over to Towns with Giannis on him. Towns with Giannis backing him up. And it's a block, but he got fouled, but no call. I mean, dude, he's all over him. Yeah, that was like a foul right there, man. Come on. All right, Brunson inbound the ball. Inbounds to Bridges. Bridges to Hart. Hart down the lane. Lays it up and in. 21-11 Knicks. Into the game for the Bucks is Portis. Inbounds to Lillard. Lillard to Giannis. Giannis with Josh Hart on him. Giannis spins. And he's fouled. So Giannis will be at the free throw line. Knicks up 21-11. All right, Giannis's first free throw is up. No good. All right, into the game for the Knicks will be Jericho Sims and Deuce McBride will come in to the game for Karl Anthony Towns and OG Anunoby. Giannis's second free throw is up, and it's good. 21-12. Knicks up by 9. All right, Knicks inbound the ball. Sims inbound the ball. Inbound the ball to Brunson. Brunson across the timeline with Jackson hounding. Brunson now has Lillard. Brunson around a Jericho Sims pick. Brunson in free throw lane. Down to Jericho Sims. Blocked, but dunked right back by Jericho Sims. Nice strong take, Sims. 23-12 Knicks. Here comes the Bucks. Portis over to Lillard. Lillard over to Portis. Portis over to Giannis. The ball looked like it's almost stolen. Oh my God, that was a 3-second call, but Portis in low for a shot. 23-14. That was definitely a violation. All right, Knicks inbound the ball. Sims over to Hart. Hart across the timeline over to Brunson around the Hart screen. Brunson coming around. Step back jump shot is up. No good. Rebounded by McBride over to Bridges. Bridges to McBride. McBride looking. McBride in the lane out to Josh Hart. Fakes the shot. Jump shot up and in. 25-14 Knicks. Good shot by Josh Hart. All right, inbounds to Lillard. 8 points on night for Josh Hart. All right, Lillard over to Giannis. Giannis to Jackson. Back to Lillard. Lillard over to Portis for a 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Bridges. And here comes the Knicks. Bridges over to Brunson. Brunson around the Bridges, looking for a Bridges screen over to Deuce McBride. Step back 3-point shot up. No good. Rebounded by Sims. Out to Brunson to Hart. To Mikal Bridges in the corner for a 3-point shot. No good. And the foul is on Deuce McBride, a loose ball foul. Oh, I'm sorry. It's on Jericho Sims. Knicks up 25-14. Into the game for the Bucks will be Pat Connaughton will be checking in shortly. So the Knicks are over the limit. So Bucks will be at the free throw line. So Portis and Bobby Portis will be at the line for the free throws. All right, first free throw is up, and it's good. 25-15 Knicks. And Connaughton will check in for Lillard. So it'll be Giannis, Connaughton, Portis, Jackson Jr., and Greer. All right, Portis, the second free throw is up, and it's good. 25-16 Knicks. All right, Knicks inbound the ball. Hart inbounds to Brunson. Brunson cross the timeline. Brunson pull up three. No good. Rebounded by Sims. Over to Hart. Hart looking over to Deuce McBride. McBride in the lane. Over to Brunson for a corner 3-point shot. No good. Brunson's shot has been off early going the season. Bucks at the ball. Giannis at the rebound. Giannis down the lane. Over to Portis. Portis around a Giannis screen. Looking. Throws to Jackson Jr. for his 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Bridges. Bridges bring the ball across the timeline. Around a Sims pick. Bridges down the lane. Step back jump shot up and good. 27-16. All right. Bucks with the ball. Giannis. The ball over to Jackson Jr. Jackson Jr. Back to Giannis. Giannis down lane with Sims. Lays it up and in. 27-18. Knicks with the ball. Hart over to Brunson. Brunson looking over to Hart. Hart looking. Back to Bridges. Backdoor to Brunson. And he's fouled. What's good? Seth Messenger Smith Dodgers, Ravens, Sooners, Rangers. That's right. Go my Knicks. Let's go, bro. Thanks for tapping in, man. Please hit that like and subscribe button, man, to the Man Cave podcast, man. Cost you nothing. It's free. Hit that like and subscribe button. Also hit that like and subscribe button for the Big Brew Crew Sports Network. The link is in the chat. See, you're OU Sooners fan, man. Rangers, everything, man. It's good. Yeah, Knicks, like I said, Knicks looking good early on. Karl Anthony Towns, like I said, I think he has 11 points so far in this game. Josh Hart has 8 points, so Knicks are starting off good. Like I said, the Knicks' main problem this season has been defense. It's not been so much the offense. It's been defense. They just, like I said, it's just like with Towns and Bridges or with Anunoby, they just got to get used to playing with each other like that on the defensive end, so it's going to take a little time, but once they get it together, that it'll be straight. And then also, if we get Mitchell Robinson back, if he come back, then Towns will move to the 4, and OG move back down to the 3, and Bridges down to the 2. So right now, like I said, you got Anunoby at the 4 spot right now. Should be at the 3 spot. So hopefully, like I said, we'll see We'll see Mitchell Robinson back if he's not traded by then, but hopefully he'll be back, man, so he can man that center position spot. But like I said, so far so good. Towns doing a good job so far. Yeah, they need to stop the Bucks from scoring, man. Bucks from scoring, and they cause issues most. Yeah, right. And that's the thing. The Knicks just gotta. That's part of the reason why they lost the last two games against Houston and Atlanta. Man, is the defense. They just ain't been getting some defensive stops, man. They just been a lot of defensive lapses and stuff like that. Easy backdoor plays and stuff like that. They gotta make these teams work for their shots. You can't be giving up easy baskets. But like I said, that comes with like miscommunication and people don't know who to if they leave their man, it's like, yo, he's gone. It's like nobody's picking him up or something like that, or just miscommunication. But like I said, they'll get that down pat, man. Early season, 7 games into the season. All right. So we're back to live action. 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Knicks up 27-18 late first quarter. So Brunson will be at the free throw line. Just shoot the free throw. His first free throw is up, and it's good. 28-18 Knicks. His second free throw is up and is also good. 29-18 Knicks. All right, some Bucks with the ball. Bucks inbound the ball. Jan Portis inbounds to look like Beauchamp. All right, Beauchamp with the ball, bringing it up. Around a Giannis screen, out to Giannis at the three-point line to Connaughton. Connaughton around a Giannis screen. Connaughton over to Bobby Portis to Rollins is Rollins. Rollins with the three-point shot up, and it's good. 29-21 Knicks. All right, Knicks with the ball. Hart over to Brunson. Brunson to Towns. Towns to Hart. Back to Brunson. Brunson around the Towns screen. Brunson down the lane, and he's fouled again by Rollins. So Brunson will be back at the free throw line. All right, so Brunson's at the free throw line, shooting two free throws. All right, his first free throw is up, and it's no good. All right, Brunson's second free throw is up, and it's good. 30-21 Knicks. 30-21 Knicks. 124 left to go. Late first quarter. Bucks inbound the ball. Portis inbounds to Giannis over to Rollins. Rollins across the timeline. Rollins around a Giannis screen, and the ball is off his foot. Turnover for the Knicks. Knicks inbound the ball. Towns over to Brunson. Brunson around the Towns pick. Brunson back to Towns. Towns to Hart. Hart over to Towns. Towns looking, finds Brunson around the screen. Brunson looking out to Towns. Towns with the shot up. No good, but he's going to the free throw line. Good fake. All right, so Towns will be at the free throw line for 2. So Towns, 31-21 Knicks. Towns' first free throw is up, and it's good. 31-21. And Bucks will make a substitution. Looks like Oh, the Knicks will make a substitution. Tyler Kolek, the rookie, would be entering the game. Most likely giving Brunson a breather. Karl Anthony Towns' second free throws up, and it's also good. 32-21. Bucks with the ball. Bucks inbound the ball. And Portis inbounds to Giannis. Giannis bringing the ball up. It's 13 points in the quarter for Karl Anthony Towns. Giannis over to Connaughton. Connaughton down the lane through alley-oop to Giannis for the dunk. 32-23. Knicks with the ball. Deuce McBride over to Tyler Kolek. Kolek over to Hart. Hart to Mikal Bridges for a three. No good. Rebounded by Giannis. And here comes the Bucks. Giannis. And down the lane, all coast to coast. Lays it up and in. 32-25. Knicks. 32 seconds left to go. Hart inbounds to Kolek. Kolek across the timeline. Over to Bridges. Back to Kolek. Around the Towns pick. Over to Deuce McBride. McBride. Back to Kolek. Kolek to Towns. Towns with Portis on him. 2 seconds. Towns will have to shoot. Take a bad shot. No good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Over to Deuce McBride. McBride looking. 3-point shot up. No good. Rebounded by the Bucks. And that's the end of the first quarter. So the first quarter is over. Score 32-25. Knicks up by 7 points at the end of the first quarter. Looking at some first quarter stats for the Milwaukee Bucks, Taurean Prince hasn't scored yet. Giannis, the Greek Freak, has 8 points and 7 rebounds already. Brook Lopez is scoreless. Damian Lillard with 7 points. Jackson Jr. with 3 points. And off the bench, Bobby Portis has 4 points, and Rollins has 3 points off the bench. Bucks shooting so far 50%, 8 of 16 from the floor, 2 of 5 from 3-point range, and 7 of 9 from the free throw for 78%. They got 8 rebounds and 5 turnovers. For the Knicks, Mikal Bridges has 4 points. OG Anunoby has 2. The high man, Karl Anthony Towns, with 13 points. Jalen Brunson has 3 points. Josh Hart has 8 points. Off the bench, scoring only Jericho Sims has 2 points. So far, Brunson is 0 for 5 from the field. And his free throw line is 3 points off the free throw line. Knicks shooting 11 of 26 overall for 42%. 3-point shooting, only 3 of 11 for 27%. Free throws, they are 7 of 8 for 88%. They got 12 rebounds and and 1 block. You, Leaf, what's good, bro? Thanks for tapping in. Check out Leaf Diggy, another member of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, man. Please go over there and subscribe to his network, Leaf Diggy. You know, do all the best basketball, Brooklyn Nets contents, also Rutgers basketball and stuff like that. So check Leaf Diggy out, man. Another member of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. Make sure you hit the link in the chat to subscribe to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. You know, and all the members of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network are one centralized location for all contents: basketball, baseball, football, boxing, UFC, MMA, soccer, wrestling, and also subscribe to the members: Big Pat Sports Talk, Unpopular Opinion Sports with NYG, G Nation Inside Sports with Big Lou, Coach Ed Gladney's Amazing World of Sports, Classified 3F with Joe, Leaf Diggy, Mets 21-28. Miz in the midday, Wales to New Jersey, Mac the Giants fan, Zion Zenith, so Knicks, Big Blue in the Bronx, Knicks Cast, and also the Man-Cave podcast, and many, many more from the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, and also newest members, Delay of Game crew, the Big Blue Sports Network. Make sure you go subscribe to those guys too. All right, back to action. Start of the second quarter. Knicks up 7. All right, Towns inbounds to McBride. McBride over the timeline. McBride looking, finds Towns. Towns down the lane, throws it out to Kolek, but he stepped out of bounds. Turnover, so it'll be the Bucks ball. Bucks will inbound the ball. All right, Bucks inbound the ball. Green inbounds to Lillard. Lillard across the timeline. Lillard looking, finds Green around the screen. His shot, 3-point shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Portis. Portis with Josh Hart on him. Portis, fall away jump shot, no good. Rebounded by, looked like the Knicks had the ball. But Bucks has it now with Lopez over to Damian Lillard. Lillard, and he is fouled, so he'll be at the free throw line. I think the foul will probably be on, is it Bridges? So it'll be on Towns. It'll be his first. Lillard's at the free throw line. First free throw's up, and it's good. All right, his second free throw is up, and it's also good. 32-27, Knicks up 5. Knicks with the ball. So it'll be Josh Hart inbounding to Deuce McBride. McBride bring the ball up. McBride across the timeline, around the town screen. McBride down the lane, up and no good, but he's fouled. Foul is on Bobby Portis. So McBride will be at the free throw line. McBride's first free throw is up, and it's good. Uh, 33-27. And McBride's second free throw is up, and it's also good. 34-27, Knicks up 7. All right, Bucks inbound the ball. Portis inbounds to Lillard. Lillard bringing the ball up across the timeline. Lillard looking around a Lopez pick. Lopez down the lane, lays it up and in. All right, Knicks with the ball. Hart over to Tyler Kolek. Kolek over to Bridges. Bridges to Towns. Towns looking over back to Bridges around the town screen. Back to Deuce McBride for a 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Kolek out to Josh Hart. To Tyler Kolek for a 3-point shot. No good. And it's Bucks ball. So the Bucks are inbound the ball. All right, Green over to Lillard. Lillard with the shot up, no good. But it rebounds, his own miss, and he throws the ball out. All right. Knicks have no field goals in the last 4 minutes. All right. Bridges, McBride to Bridges, back to McBride, to Tyler Kolek. Kolek to Josh Hart. Hart down to Towns. Towns with a hook shot in the lane, up and good. 36-29. All right, Bucks with the ball. Green inbounds to Lillard. Lillard across the timeline. Over to Bobby Portis. Portis with Josh Hart. Portis in the lane. Shot is up. Air ball. Rebounded by Towns. Over to Hart. Hart with the ball. Back to Towns. Down the lane, and he dunks. 38-29 Knicks. 9-point Knicks lead. Timeout on the floor. Bucks talk it over. So Towns keeping up the good shooting. All right, so we'll see. Knicks up by 9 points in this game. We'll look at some other NBA scores soon. All right, looking at some other scores around the league. Halftime, Charlotte and Indiana's tied at 44. Halftime Atlanta and Detroit 66-53. Detroit with a 13-point halftime lead over Atlanta. Also halftime Orlando up 57-47 over the Pelicans. Second quarter Brooklyn up by 8 points over the Celtics 42-34. Also second quarter Cleveland up 57-30 over Golden State. 7:11 left to go in the second quarter. Also, second quarter, 8:20 left to go in the second quarter. Phoenix is on the road up over Dallas, 41-34. And mid-first quarter, Washington down 12-13 to Memphis. Also, 6:55 left to go in the first quarter. Houston and Oklahoma City tied at 15 apiece. The 9 o'clock games would be Portland at Minnesota, Miami Heat at Denver Nuggets, and then the 10 o'clock games would be the Sixers at the Lakers and the Clippers at the Sacramento Kings. Can't believe it's 44-44 Indiana score. I thought that was a typo, but it wasn't. All right. So it's an 8-point Knicks lead right now. Coming out of the timeout. Knicks been leading so far in this game, but like I said, these are games they got to keep their foot on the gas and keep scoring. Play some defense and get some stops. All right. Bucks with the ball. Lopez to Lillard to Connaughton, lays it up and in. Knicks with the ball. Towns over to McBride. McBride over the timeline. McBride looking. Finds Towns. Towns looking, finds the Bridges. Bridges down the lane to the corner to Tyler Kolek, the rookie. His shot is good from the corner. 3-point shot. Knicks up 41-31. Bucks with the ball. Connaughton over to Lillard. Lillard past the timeline. Lillard in the lane. Corner to Portis. Portis with OG on him. Portis back to Lillard. Lillard down the lane. Step back shot. No good. Rebounded by Lillard. Lillard and Lopez taps it back out to Lillard with OG on him. Lillard step back and try to shoot the three, but he passed the ball to Connaughton. Connaughton for a long 3-point shot. Slapped out to Tyler Kolek. Kolek with the ball over to Towns. Towns shoots, no good, no foul. Should have been a foul, but Bucks with the ball. Connaughton to Lillard. Lillard to Prince. Prince down to Lopez in the lane. Step back shot. Lopez up and good. 41-33. Knicks with the ball. Deuce over to Tyler Kolek. Kolek over to Towns. Towns to OG Anunoby for a 3-point shot is good. 44-33. Bucks with the ball. Connaughton over to Lillard. Lillard around the Lopez pick. Lillard down the lane. Lays it up and in. 44-35. Towns inbounds to Deuce. McBride around the Towns pick. McBride in the lane. Throws it out to OG Anunoby. Step back 3-point shot. No good. Slapped out to Mikal Bridges. His 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by the Bucks. Portis over to Connaughton. Connaughton down the lane. Connaughton to Lopez. His 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Portis. And ball is stolen by OG Anunoby over to Tyler Kolek. Kolek down the lane. Lays it up and in. 46-35. Knicks 11-point lead. Bucks inbound the ball. Portis inbounds to Lillard. Lillard across the timeline. Lillard around the Lopez pick. Lillard back to Lopez, stolen by Mikal Bridges, and he is said it was a kickball. Let me see that part, man. I think that just hit off the dude's leg. That shouldn't be no kickball. Let me see. Let me see if he hit it off his Towns' foot. Yeah. All right, man. Thank you everybody for tapping in, man, to this live watch along Knicks versus Bucks, man. Thanks for watching from YouTube, Twitter. Bucks with the ball. Lillard drives the lane and no good, but he's fouled and he'll be going to the free throw line. Thank you for tapping in from YouTube, Twitter, and all social media platforms, man. Thank you for tapping in. If this is your first time to my channel, please hit that like and subscribe button down below. Don't cost you nothing, man. It's free to subscribe. Also, hit the subscribe to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. The link is in the chat. Also, my man Leaf Diggy right there. Subscribe to his channel. Let's grow this network. All right, Lillard at the free throw line. His first free throw is up and is good. Substitutions coming in. Kolek will sit down, and Brunson will come back into the game. All right, 46-36. Lillard's second free throw is up, and it's also good. 46-37. Knicks up 9. 6:37 left to go, mid-second quarter. All right, Knicks inbound the ball. OG Anunoby inbounds to Brunson. Brunson across the timeline, guarded by Jackson. Brunson looking. Brunson around the Towns pick, back to Towns. Towns down the lane, and he dunks. 48-37. Good strong take by Karl Anthony Towns. Bucks with the ball. Bucks inbound the ball. Prince over to Giannis. Giannis throws out to Lopez. Lopez back to Lillard. Back to Lopez. Shot in the lane. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Towns up ahead to Deuce McBride. McBride blows by Lillard up and in. 50-37 Knicks. 13-point Knicks lead. All right. Prince inbounds to Lillard. Lillard looking. Trying to find Giannis. Throws backdoor to Giannis, but he is fouled by OG Anunoby. Let me see. Did he foul him? And that's the third foul on OG Anunoby. She's going to have to come out the game. Let me see. Is it a foul? No. All right, Lillard with the ball. Out to Giannis. Giannis. He walked. Stolen by OG Anunoby to Brunson. Brunson up ahead. Lays it up and in. 15-point Knicks lead. 52-37. 5:25 left to go. Second quarter. Timeout on the floor. Milwaukee Knicks have extended their lead to 15 points. Knicks cruising right along. While we're going to listen to a message from our sponsors, Big Blue Crew Sports Network.
the Big Blue Crew Sports Network.
Going off a commercial. Knicks up 52-37. All right. Like I said, man, Knicks up 15, moving right along. Like I said, need to keep it up, man. And also, like I said, get some stops on the defensive end and keep it pushing, man. All right, so back to live action. All right, Giannis over to Jackson. Jackson over to Lillard. Lillard down on Lopez down the lane. Shot is up, no good, but he's fouled. So who's the foul on? If it's on OG, that's 4. The foul is on Karl Anthony Towns' is second. All right, Lopez first free throw is up, and it's good. 52-38. All right, Lopez's second free throw is up, and it's no good. Rebounded by OG. Over to Brunson. Brunson around the timeline, around the Deuce McBride pick. Brunson with Lillard on him. Now around the Towns pick. Over to Towns. Towns with a 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Prince. Prince over to Lillard. Lillard around the Prince pick. Lillard over to Prince in the corner for his 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Brunson over to McBride. McBride over to Hart. Hart looking. Hart over to OG Anunoby with Damian Lillard on the back to McBride. McBride step back jump shot up, and it's good. 54-38. 16-point Knicks lead. And it's stolen by OG Anunoby. And he's fouled, and he'll be going to the free throw line. Good defensive play by OG Anunoby. All right. OG at the free throw line. 16-point Knicks lead. Anunoby's first free throw is up, and it's good. 55-38 Knicks. All right. His second free throw is up, and it's no good. Rebounded by the Bucks. Prince over to Giannis. Giannis across the timeline. Giannis over to Lillard. Lillard around the Lopez pick. Back to Giannis for a 3-point shot. His shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Over to Brunson. Brunson across the timeline. Brunson down the lane looking to Deuce McBride for his 3-point shot is up. In and out. No good. Rebounded by Giannis. Here comes the Bucks. Giannis over to Lopez. Lopez back to Giannis. Giannis for Josh Hart. Giannis down the lane, shoots, no good, but he's fouled. He'll be going back to the free throw line. Also, like I said, streaming simultaneously on this Big Blue Crew Sports Network. You're streaming live with me with the Man Cave podcast with the Knicks versus the Milwaukee Bucks. And then also on the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, you got Leaf Diggy calling the Boston Celtics and the Brooklyn Nets, and as well as Mets 21-28 calling wrestling action. So three things streaming simultaneously on the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. Giannis on the free throw line. First free throw is up and is no good. Yeah, sure. I swear Giannis takes like about 20 years to shoot a free throw, man. These are all supposed to be violations. All right. So Giannis' second free throw. The second free throw is up and is also no good. Rebounded by Towns. Towns over to Hart. Hart across the timeline. Over to Brunson. Brunson around the Towns screen. Brunson looking to Hart. Hart looking over to down low to Towns, up and in. 57-38, 19-point Knicks lead. Green over to Lillard. Lillard coming across the timeline. It's 11-1 Knicks run, the last 3:17 of this quarter. Lillard over to Jackson in the corner to Green for his three-point shot up, and it's good. 57-41. All right. OG inbounds. Brunson inbounds to Hart. Back to Brunson. It's Brunson over the timeline. Brunson around the Towns pick. Over to Towns. Towns over to OG Anunoby in the corner for his three-point shot. No good. Rebounded by the Bucks. Lillard ahead. Lillard down the lane. Step back shot up and good. 57-43. All right, Knicks with the ball. Hart inbounds to Brunson. Brunson down the lane. Throws back out to Josh Hart. Hart in the corner. Brunson's three-point shot from the corner. No good. Rebounded by Brunson. Brunson to Towns for his three-point shot. That's good. 60-43. So Towns still cooking right now. All right, Green inbounds the ball to Connaughton. Connaughton with the ball looking around, looking for Lillard. 60-43, 17-point Knicks lead. 140 left to go. Lillard down low to Giannis. Shot is up and in. 60-45. Hart inbounds to Brunson. Brunson around the Towns screen. Brunson over to Hart. Hart off of Jackson's foot. It'll be Knicks ball. Mikal Bridges will come back in the game. There's 1:17 left to go. Second quarter. Knicks up 15, 60-45. All right. Bridges in for OG Anunoby. Towns inbounds to Brunson. Back to Towns. Basket and a foul. 62-45 Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns with a big first quarter in this game. All right, Towns at the free throw line for the three-point play. His free throw is up, and it's good. 63-45 Knicks, 18-point Knicks lead. Bucks with the ball. Bucks with the ball. Giannis inbounds to Lillard. Lillard with a Giannis pick across the timeline. Lillard shot to Giannis at the free throw line. Jump shot is up, and it's good. 63-47. Knicks with the ball. Hart over to Brunson. Brunson across the timeline. Brunson looking around the Towns screen. Brunson down the lane. Throws in the corner to Deuce McBride for his three-point shot up, and it's good. 66-47. Good shooting by Deuce. 45 seconds left to go. Bucks with the ball. Taurean Prince inbounds to Damian Lillard. Lillard looking for a Giannis screen. Don't get it. Down low to Connaughton for his shot. Jump shot and air ball. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Hart with the ball. Down the lane. Coast to coast. No good, but no foul. Giannis with the ball. Over to Connaughton. Connaughton back to Giannis. 19-point Knicks lead. 14 seconds left to go. Giannis with the ball. Directing traffic. 8 seconds left to go. Giannis with the shot up, and it's no good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Hart dribble, and that'll be it. So halftime, the Knicks will be up 66-47 at halftime. 19-point Knicks lead. Knicks extended that lead in the second quarter. Go over the first half stats in this game. For the Milwaukee Bucks, Taurean Prince still is scoreless in this game. Giannis, the Greek Freak, with 12 points and 9 boards. Brook Lopez with 5 points in this game. Damian Lillard has 15 points as the high score for the Milwaukee Bucks. And Jackson Jr. has 3 points. Off the bench, Bobby Portis has 4 points. Pat Connaughton with 2 points. Green with 3 points. And Rollins with 3 points. Overall shooting for the Bucks, 16 of 37 for 43%. 3-point shooting at 3 of 11 for 27%. Free throws at 12 of 17 from the free throw line for 71%. Bucks have 20 rebounds, 10 assists, and 8 turnovers. For the New York Knicks, Mikal Bridges has 4 points. OG Anunoby has 6 points. Jalen Brunson has 5 points. Josh Hart has 8 points, but the big man, the high scorer, Karl Anthony Towns with 27 first half points, 10 of 16 from the floor, 4 of 6 from 3-point range. And also off the bench, Jericho Sims has 2 points. Deuce McBride has 9 points off the bench, and Tyler Kolek, the rookie, has 5 points off the bench. Overall shooting for the Knicks, 24 of 51 for 47%. 3-point shooting, they're 7 of 24 for 29%. Free throws, they're 11 of 13 from the free throw line for 85%. Knicks have 26 rebounds and 19 assists to go with that, and they only have 2 turnovers in this game. So once again, the Knicks up 66-47 at halftime over the Milwaukee Bucks. 19-point halftime lead. Great first half for the Knicks. Like I said, extremely great first half for Karl Anthony Towns. One of the newest Knicks. Towns with 27 first half points. He was on fire in that first half. 10 of 16 from the field, including 4 of 6 from 3-point range for 27 first half points. Man, he has been he's been on a scoring tear the last 5-6 games of the season. I mean, into this last 5 or 6 games, averaging 29 points and 13 boards. No, sorry, 15, like about close to 15 rebounds. So, like I said, man, third quarter coming out, man. Knicks got to keep doing the same thing that they're doing to the Bucks. Like I said, keep shooting the ball and keep getting some stops on the Bucks. And for the Bucks, like I said, when they come out, like I said, I'm pretty sure you'll see a more aggressive Damian Lillard, you know what I'm saying, and also Giannis. But like I said, Knicks just got to keep doing what they're doing, balance scoring, like I said. And Jalen Brunson hasn't even gone off yet in this game. So that's another thing. Only Karl Anthony Towns really has gotten off. You know, the Knicks' other starters really haven't gotten off in this game yet, you know. So not a good sign for Milwaukee. Bridges only has 4 points. OG Anunoby only has 6 points. He's in foul trouble with 3 fouls. Brunson has 5 points, and Josh Hart has 8 points. $27 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Big first half. First half stats: 43% for the Bucks, 47% for the Knicks, 3 of 11 from 3 from the Bucks, 7 of 24 for the Knicks. Free throws: 12 of 17 for the Bucks, 11 of 13 for the Knicks. Bucks only has 10 assists. Knicks have 19 assists. Second chance points. Bucks only have 2 second chance points, while the Knicks have 15 second half points, second chance points. We are at halftime of this live watch along. Knicks versus the Milwaukee Bucks, live from Madison Square Garden in New York. Knicks up 19 at the half. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in for this live watch stream, Knicks versus Bucks. Thank you for tuning in from YouTube, Twitter, and also all social media platforms. If this is your first time to my channel, man, please hit that like and subscribe button. Also share this on all social media platforms. And also go subscribe to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. The link is in the chat. Look at some other scores around the league. Other scores around the league. There's some other NBA scores. All right. We got Indiana and Charlotte, 66-67. Charlotte up by 1.207 left to go in the third quarter. Third quarter, Atlanta and Detroit. Detroit still up 86-76 over Atlanta. 3:32 left to go in the third quarter in that game. 1:53 left to go in the third quarter. Orlando up 77-67 over the Pelicans. Halftime score, Brooklyn over the Celtics, 51-49 at half. Also at halftime, man, Cleveland is putting a beat down on the Warriors, 83-42 at halftime. 41-point Cavs lead at halftime. Man, Cavs are off to a 9-0 start, smoking hot. Didn't see that coming, man. 83-42, 40-something point lead at halftime over Golden State. Also, halftime score, Phoenix 63-50 over Dallas at half. Second quarter score, Memphis up 48-32 over Washington. 6:27 left to go in the second quarter. Also, 7 minutes left to go in the second quarter. OKC up 50-38 over the Rockets. And like I said, the 9 o'clock start games, Portland at Minnesota and Miami at Denver. And the two 10 o'clock games will be the 76ers at the LA Lakers and the Clippers at the Sacramento Kings. All right, so halftime, just waiting for the third quarter to start. Like I said, coming out this third quarter, Knicks just got to keep doing what they're doing. Got a 19-point lead, man. Don't let the Bucks come back into this game. Keep your foot on the gas. Can't believe that score, man. Cleveland up 83-42 over Golden State at halftime. 83 points at half. Just looking at some other highlights around the league, Pistons and the Hawks. Like I said, that game is a 10-point game. Can't believe it's a low scoring in the Hornets and what a move by LaMelo Ball. Hornets and the Pacers. Tyrese Halliburton missing a dunk. See, the Celtics 51-49, Nets up by 2 points. So Nets had a 16-2 runs in a game. So, like I said, Knicks game 66-47. Knicks up by 19 points. Big first half for Karl Anthony Towns. 27 first half points for Towns. The high man in the game right now for both teams. Knicks up 19. Said Brunson just got to start cooking in the second half, man. Bridges and Anunoby joining the fun. All right. Waiting to start of the third quarter. Let me see. Couldn't have scripted any better for the Knicks in the first half, man. Great first half for the Knicks, up 19 points. Like I said, just get some more balance scoring from the starters, and they could just cruise on in this game and take it on home. But the Bucks will be coming back, so you already know this is the NBA is a game of runs, so the Knicks got to keep doing what they got and keep doing what they're doing. So this is a game that the Knicks desperately need to win. Got to win this game. Got to start winning your games at home. Home court is important. Got to protect the home court, man. Got to get these wins. I'm saying, man, I'm still shocked over the Cavs score, man. Yeah, I'm still shocked at some scores. All right, some other scores going into the fourth quarter now. Charlotte up 74-69 over the Pacers. Early fourth quarter in that game, 10:57. 1 minute left to go in the third quarter. Detroit up 91-85 over Atlanta. Also, started fourth quarter, Orlando up 87-72 over the Pelicans. And 9:26 left to go in the third quarter. Nets and the Celtics all tied at 54. Also, third quarter, 10 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Cleveland up 89-52 over the Golden State Warriors. Still at halftime. Phoenix up 63-50 over Dallas. Memphis up 49-38 over the Wizards. 4:32 left to go in the second quarter. Also 4:41 left to go in the second quarter. OKC up 55-38 over the Rockets. All right. I'm about to return back to action. Start of the third quarter coming up. All right. Start of the third quarter. It'll be Knicks ball. Brunson will inbounds to Josh Hart. Hart back to Brunson. Brunson across the timeline. Brunson looking. Finds Bridges. Bridges around the Towns pick. Bridges with a three-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Lillard. Here comes the Bucks. Lillard. Over to Green for a three-point shot. It's up and it's good. 66-50. That's AJ Green. All right, Knicks with the ball. Hart over to Brunson. Brunson to Towns. Towns, and it's a foul on the floor. All right, so it'll be Knicks ball. Knicks. Bridges inbounds to Towns. Towns. And he's fouled by Giannis. Man, Giannis, you wrapped your giving him a bear hug, man. That's a foul. All right, so Knicks are inbound. And Towns is wincing, so something must be wrong. Is his knee or something like that? All right, Bridges over to Towns. Towns over to Anunoby. Back to Towns. Towns. Step back, three-point shot up. No good. Rebounded by Lillard. Over to Giannis. Giannis in the corner to Prince for his three-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Hart. Hart over, bringing the ball up. Hart looks over to Towns. Towns down the lane, lays it up and in. 68-50. And he's limping. He's probably going to have to come out. He's going to have to come out the game at some point. All right. Giannis over to Lopez, and it's deflected by OG. All right. Bucks with the ball. Giannis inbounds to Lillard. Lillard. Down the lane, step back shot blocked by OG Anunoby, rebounded by Towns. Towns over to Hart. Hart back to Towns. Step back three-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Prince. Over to Giannis. Giannis over to Lillard. Lillard around the Lopez screen to Lopez, out to Prince. Torian Prince for a three, and it's good. 68-53. Towns inbounds to Brunson. Brunson over to Hart. Hart looking, finds Brunson. Over to Brunson down the lane. Brunson to Towns, and he lays it up and in. 70-53. Knicks, Bucks inbound the ball. Lopez over to Lillard. To Giannis. Giannis over to Green. Green back to Giannis. Giannis looking for a Lopez pick, and it's a foul on Towns. All right, Bucks inbound the ball. Green over to Giannis. Giannis down the lane, shoots and dunks the ball. 70-55, 15-point Knicks lead. All right, Knicks with the ball. Hart over to Brunson. Brunson over to Towns. Around the pick. Looking for a Towns pick. Brunson back to Towns. Towns down the lane to Brunson, lays it up and in. 72-55. Bucks with the ball. Green over to Lillard. Lillard down the lane, shoots, scores. 72-57. All right, Knicks with the ball. Towns inbounds to Brunson. Brunson across the timeline. Brunson looking. Finds Josh Hart. Hart to OG Anunoby. OG in the corner to Mikal Bridges for his three-point shot up, and it's good. 75-57. 18-point Knicks lead. Bucks inbound Lopez to Giannis. Giannis posting up. Step back jump shot up, and it's good. 75-59. It's a nice step back by Giannis. All right, Knicks with the ball. OG over to Brunson. Brunson across the timeline. Brunson to Towns. Kicking the corner to OG Anunoby for a three-point shot. No good. Rebound by Bridges. Bridges back to Towns, and it looked like it's a blocking foul. So the Bucks will challenge the call. Look like it's going to be an offensive foul on Karl Anthony Towns. So going to a TV timeout. Challenge on the floor by the Bucks. Going to see if Towns is going to be an offensive foul or is a blocking foul. So we'll come back and see what the call is going to be. But like I said, so far so good. You know, Knicks still holding serve. 16-point lead. And like I said, Karl Anthony Towns look a little bit gimpy on that right knee. So we're going to come back and see what this call is going to be reversed. The challenge is unsuccessful, so yeah, it looked like he was moving over to Towns. So Towns will be on the free throw line for 2 free throws. All right. 75-59. Towns on the free throw line. All right, his first free throw is up, and it's good. 76-59. And his second free throw is up, and it's no good. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis with the ball across the timeline. Down in the post. Giannis step back jump shot up. No good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Hart bringing the ball up across the timeline. Hart looking, finds Brunson. Brunson. And he's fouled by Green. All right. Knicks inbounds. OG over to Brunson. Brunson down the lane. Kicks back out to OG to Mikal Bridges. Bridges with a jump shot. No good. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez over to Giannis. Giannis looking over to Prince. Prince around the Lopez screen, down the lane, down to Lopez. Shot in the lane, up and good. Knicks with the ball. Hart over to Brunson. 76-61. 15-point Knicks lead. Brunson across the timeline. Brunson around the Towns pick. Brunson looking down the lane. Brunson out to OG Anunoby to Josh Hart for a corner 3-point shot. Good. 79-61. Bucks with the ball. Giannis over to Lillard. Lillard across the timeline. Lillard around a Lopez pick. Lillard down the lane, and he is fouled. So foul will be on Josh Hart. 3 fouls on Hart, 3 fouls on Towns, 3 fouls on Anunoby. All right, Green inbounds to Giannis. Giannis to Lillard. Lillard with Bridges on him. Lillard around a Giannis screen. And the ball is tapped. Giannis with the shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Towns over to Brunson. Brunson across the timeline to Mikal Bridges. And there's an offensive foul on the Knicks. Look, it's on OG Anunoby. And that'll be his 4th foul. All right. Bucks with the ball. Lillard from Taurean Prince. Lillard bringing it across the timeline. Lillard down the lane to Giannis. Giannis, and he turns and dunks. 79-63. Knicks with the ball. Brunson inbounds to Hart. Back to Brunson. Brunson. All right, Brunson still looking. The 3-point line around the Josh Hart screen. Brunson with Green on him down the lane. Step back jump shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Giannis. And here comes the Bucks. Giannis over to Lillard. Lillard, 3-point shot up. Air ball. So it'll be Knicks ball. All right, Knicks with the ball. Brunson inbounds to Hart. Hart over to Brunson. Brunson back to OG to Josh Hart in the corner. Mikal Bridges, his 3-point shot is up and it's good. 82-63, 19-point Knicks lead. Timeout on the floor, Milwaukee. 19-point Knicks lead. All right, 19-point Knicks lead. 19-point Knicks lead. 82-63, 5:02 left to go in the third quarter. So Knicks are still holding serve on their home court. Still hot, still scoring. Like I said, I don't even care. They trade baskets for baskets, but as long as they keep the lead where it's at and get this dub, need this dub, man. All right. Just looking at some other scores around the league. All right. Charlotte up 90-81 over Indiana. 5:14 left to go in the fourth quarter. 6:42 left to go in the fourth quarter. Detroit up 108-100 over Atlanta. Also in the fourth quarter, 3:33 left to go in the fourth quarter. Orlando up 110-86 over the Pelicans. And 2:30 left to go in the third quarter. Brooklyn is up 76-70 over the Celtics. Also, third quarter, 3:20 left to go. Cleveland all over Golden State, 108-69 in the third quarter. Also, third quarter score, Dallas and Phoenix tied at 73, 5:18 left to go in the third quarter. Halftime score, Memphis is up 66-49 at half over the Wizards. Also at halftime, OKC up 75-51 over Houston at halftime. First quarter early start scores, Minnesota 1-0 over Portland, and Denver up 4-2 over Miami early first quarter. All right. All right, Bucks with the ball. Now 82-63. Green inbounds to Lillard. Lillard across the timeline. Around a Giannis pick. Lillard and now Lopez pick. Lillard down the lane. Shot. It's a rejected turnaround shot. Good. 82-65. Knicks inbound the ball. Hart inbounds to Brunson. Brunson back to Hart. Back to Brunson. Brunson to Bridges. Bridges looking back to Brunson. Down lane to OG Anunoby to Josh Hart to Bridges to Anunoby for a 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Giannis. Here comes Giannis. Here comes the Bucks. Giannis over the timeline. Giannis over to Damian Lillard. Lillard. Step back 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebound. Wow. And that's a foul on Towns. So that will be Towns' fourth foul. Non-active shooting, so Bucks will inbound the ball. And Sims will come in the game for Towns, who has 4 fouls. All right. Screen inbounds to Giannis. Giannis spinning in the lane and lays it in. 82-67, 15-point Knicks lead. Hart inbounds to Brunson. Brunson across the timeline. Brunson to Bridges. Bridges back to Brunson. Over to OG. OG, Mikal Bridges. Jumper in the lane, no good. Rebounded by Sims. Out to Bridges for his 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Lillard. Lillard across the timeline. Around the Lopez pick. Lillard down the lane. Out to Green. Step back 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Sims. Over to Brunson. Brunson down the lane. Lays it up and in. 84-67. Green inbounds to Giannis. Giannis over to Lillard. Lillard across the timeline. Lillard around a Torian Prince pick. Back to Prince. His shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Hart leading the break. Hart over to Brunson. Brunson. His shot is up to Bridges. Those are the Bridges to Hart. Hart looking. Hart looking over to Anunoby by the free throw line. Kicked by out to Brunson. Brunson in the lane with a little floater up and it's good. 86-67. Bucks with the ball. Prince inbounds to Giannis. Giannis spinning and dunks. 86-69. Sims inbounds. Inbounds to Brunson. 2 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Knicks up 86-69. Over to Bridges. Bridges in the corner to Hart. Bridges and turns the ball over. It'll be Bucks ball. 17-point Knicks lead. All right. It's Bucks with the ball. It's Connaughton over to AJ Green. Green bringing the ball across the timeline. Green looking. Finds Rollins. Rollins to Giannis. Down the lane. Shot is no good. Rebounded by Hart. Here comes the Knicks. Hart over to, and he throws it, deflected out off the Bucks. It'll be Knicks ball. All right, Knicks been leading this game from basically start to finish. The Knicks will inbound the ball. Deuce McBride inbounds the ball to Brunson. Brunson around a Josh Hart screen. Brunson in the lane. Down the lane. Throws in the corner. Deuce McBride for his three-point shot. Up and good. 89-69. Deuce with the shot, with the three-point shot. 20-point Knicks lead. Giannis over to Rollins. Rollins down lane over to Portis. Portis looking. Portis still looking. Finds AJ Green. Green with a three-point shot is up, and it's no good. Rebounded by Deuce McBride. Ahead to Brunson. Brunson down the lane. Oh, what a move. Up and under. 91-69. Connaughton inbounds to Rollins. Rollins over to Portis. Portis down to Rollins. Rollins to Connaughton in the corner to Green for the three-point shot. Good. 91-72. All right, Knicks inbound the ball. 44 seconds. McBride over to Hart. Hart. Around us, Jericho Sims pick. Over to Mikal Bridges. Back to Hart. Hart. Down the lane to Bridges. His three-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Portis. Portis over to Green. Back to Connaughton. Over to Giannis. 21 seconds left to go. Giannis will slow it down. Giannis was with Jericho Sims on him. All right, Giannis foul by Brunson. So the Bucks have Knicks had a foul to give. 8 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Knicks up 91-72. All right, Connaughton inbounds to Giannis. Giannis looking over to Rollins, back to Giannis in the corner to Portis for his three-point shot. No good. And that's the end of the third quarter. 19-point Knicks lead, 91-72 going into the fourth quarter. So the Knicks extended lead 2 more points to 19 points. All right, thanks. Got 21 people here, man. Thanks for everybody tapping in, man, from YouTube, Twitter, and all social media platforms. If this is your first time to my channel, man, please hit that like and subscribe button and share it on all social media platforms to the Man Cave podcast. The link is right down there. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Also hit that notification bell, man, so you know when every time I drop content and go live. Like I said, I'll do all Knicks. I'll do all season long. We'll do Knicks watch alongs. I'm do Duke games too. I did some Duke games. I'm gonna do some more Duke games. You know, also Sunday football. You know, Giants and all other NFL teams, man. So make sure you subscribe to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. The link is right there in the chat. We'll be on all Sunday morning. This Sunday streaming We're going to do the 9:30 game in the morning, Giants and the Panthers from Germany, going to the 1 o'clock game, the 4 o'clock game, and then the late game at 8:30 at night. Tomorrow, please also go to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, subscribe to it, and go and check out G Nation Inside Sports Leather to the Face with Big Lou. They'll be on tomorrow night, most likely around 9 to 10 o'clock at night tomorrow night. So, like I said, just subscribe to the network, man. You'll know when we go live because somebody's always going live on the network. Like right now, I'm streaming this Bucks versus Knicks game. Also, Leaf Diggy right now is streaming the Celtics and the Brooklyn Nets over on the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, as well as Mets 21-28. He's also doing wrestling right now on the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, streaming simultaneously right now on the network. Like I said, fourth quarter coming up, Knicks versus Bucks. Live from Madison Square Garden in New York City. Knicks up 19 points. Got to have a strong fourth quarter to close out this game against the Milwaukee Bucks. Like I said, Knicks just got to keep doing what they're doing, stretch out this lead, and get that dub. About to start the fourth quarter right now. And it'll be the Bucks will inbound, but it should be the Bucks ball start of the fourth quarter. All right, Towns will come back out in the game in the start of the fourth quarter. He got 4 fouls. It'll be Towns, Bridges, Brunson, OG Anunoby, and I think it'll be either Hart or Deuce McBride. All right, Bucks inbound, Connaughton over to Lillard. Lillard bringing the ball up. And yes, Deuce McBride is on the court. So Lillard over the screen over Jackson to Portis. Back to Portis. His free throw line jump shot is no good. Rebounded by Towns over to Brunson. So double-double, another double-double for Karl Anthony Towns. 31 points, 10 boards. Brunson down the lane, out to Deuce McBride. McBride to Mikal Bridges. Shot clock run down, 7 seconds left to go. Bridges over to Brunson. His three-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Prince. Prince over to Lillard. Lillard around the Porter screen over to Connaughton for his three-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Anunoby. Over to Brunson. Brunson to Deuce McBride. Bride down to Mikal Bridges. Bridges to OG Anunoby. He misses the bunny. Can't believe that's not a foul. Wow. Lillard over to Jackson. Lillard's his three-point shot, air ball. Sometimes when I watch the Knicks game, I don't understand how fouls are not called. These guys are getting fouled, and it's just like hard fouls is no call, but then they call all these little soft fouls in the game. All right, OG Anunoby inbounds to Brunson. Still scoreless in the fourth quarter, 91-72. Brunson around the Towns pick. Brunson down the lane, looking, finds OG Anunoby. He down the lane. He shoots, no good, but he is fouled. He is going to the free throw line. All right, so OG on the free throw line. All right, his first free throw is up, and it's good. 92-72. 20-point Knicks lead. All right. His next free throw is up, and it's also good. 93-72 Knicks. All right, so the Bucks will inbound the ball. It'll be Portis. Inbound. Torian Prince inbounds to Lillard. Lillard. Bring the ball up across the timeline. Lillard finds Portis. Portis over to Lillard. Lillard back to Portis for a three-point shot up. No good. Rebounded by OG Anunoby. OG over to Brunson. Brunson down the lane with Connaughton up and in. 95-72. Portis inbounds to Lillard. Lillard over to Jackson Jr. Jackson back to Lillard. Lillard down the lane, lays it up, no good. Rebounded by the Knicks, but it's out of bounds. Milwaukee ball. All right. Bucks inbound. Lillard inbounds. Looking. Finds Portis. Portis over to Lillard. And it's stolen by Brunson. Brunson over to OG Anunoby. OG throws to Mikal Bridges. His three-point shot is good. 98-72. Timeout on the floor. 26-point Knicks lead. Early fourth quarter. Timeout on the floor. Milwaukee. So the Knicks have come out, scored the first 7 points of the fourth quarter to stretch this lead out. Turnovers is the name of this game. Turnovers. Friday night Knicks game from Madison Square Garden. Knicks up 98-72, 26-point lead over the Milwaukee Bucks. Early fourth quarter. 9:53 left to go in the fourth quarter. Looking at some other scores around the league. Now is Atlanta up 121-120 over Detroit. 12.5 seconds left to go in that game. Also in the fourth quarter, 7:19 left to go in the fourth quarter. Brooklyn still up 84-82 over Boston. Fourth quarter, 9:45 left to go in the fourth quarter. Cleveland all over Golden State 115-91. And in the third quarter, Phoenix up 87-83 over Dallas. Third quarter, Memphis up 70-49 over the Wizards. 9:26 left to go in the third quarter. Early third quarter, OKC up 79-51 over the Rockets. And late first quarter, Minnesota up 20-7 over Portland. 3:28 left to go in the first. Also, first quarter, Denver up 31-21 over the Heat. 2:35 left to go in the first quarter. Scores that went final: Charlotte beats Indiana 103-83, and Orlando beats the Pelicans 115-88. And the two late games, the 10 o'clock games, Philadelphia at the Lakers and the Clippers at the Sacramento Kings. So Atlanta, Detroit now up 122-121 over Atlanta. 8.5 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. So that game is coming right down to the wire. 1 point Detroit lead, 121. And in our game, Knicks up 98-72, 26-point lead over the Milwaukee Bucks. All right, Bucks inbounds. Green inbounds to Lillard. Giannis is back in the game. Lillard around a Giannis pick over to Giannis. Giannis around a Portis pick. Giannis in the lane, up and good. 98-74. Knicks with the ball. Towns over to Deuce. Deuce McBride over to with Tyler Kolek in the game. Is Tyler Kolek, Karl Anthony Towns, Deuce McBride, Mikal Bridges, and OG Anunoby. Deuce over to Kolek. Kolek to Karl Anthony Towns. Towns to Deuce McBride for a 3-point shot. No good. Like a 24-second shot violation. So it'd be Portland's ball. All right. Green inbounds to Lillard. Lillard looking, finds Giannis. Giannis around a Lillard screen. Giannis down the lane. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Deuce McBride. McBride coming down over to Mikal Bridges. Bridges back to McBride. McBride to OG Anunoby, his shot is no good. Rebounded by Towns. Towns to Anunoby for the dunk. Nice pass by Towns. 174. Giannis inbounds to Lillard. Lillard over to Giannis. Back to Lillard for a three-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Deuce McBride. Up ahead to Mikal Bridges. Up and in. 102-74. Another timeout on the floor. Milwaukee, 28-point Knicks lead. So all 5 Knicks starters have scored in double figures again for the 7th straight game. So that game has won final. Detroit wins 122-121 over Atlanta. That game has went final. So, man, great win for the Pistons, man, on their home court. So Knicks up big, 102 to 74. 28-point Knicks lead, 8:23 left to go in the 4th quarter. Like I said, Knicks got to keep your foot on the gas and get this dub at home. Need this win. All right, come back to action. Bucks will inbound the ball. Down 102-74, 28-point Knicks lead. It looked like Doc Rivers has waved the white flag. He done empty his bench. So the bench is in. Robbins with the shot, no good. Rebounded by Deuce McBride. McBride over to Jericho Sims. Sims over to Kolig. Kolig around the screen, back to OG Anunoby for his three-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Beauchamp. Beauchamp. So Tyler Kolig with the foul on Tyler Smith. Looked like he walked. So Tyler Smith will be at the free throw line, shooting 2. All right. Smith's first free throw's up, and it's no good. All right, his second free throw is up, and it's good. 102-75. So Knicks inbound the ball. Should be OG Anunoby inbound the ball to Deuce McBride. McBride coming across the timeline. Around the Jericho Sims pick. McBride down the lane. Out to Tyler Kolig. Kolig to OG Anunoby, and he walked. So it'll be Bucks ball turnover by the Knicks, traveling violation. All right, Tyler Smith over to Rollins. Rollins, the ball over to Sims. Back to Tyler Smith. Back door over to Rollins for a 3-point shot. No good. Tap to Tyler Smith in the lane. Jump hook, and it's good. 102-77. Bridges inbounds to Jericho Sims. Back to Bridges. All right. Bridges over to McBride. McBride. And he's fouled by Rollins. Knicks have led this game from wire to wire, man, so far. All right, Knicks inbound the ball. OG Anunoby inbounds the ball. Inbounds to Bridges. Bridges with a shot, turnaround shot up and good. 104-77. All right, Tyler Smith inbounds to Rollins. Rollins round a pick, and ball is deflected out of the Bucks ball. So this will be some good minutes for Tyler Kolig, and hopefully he can put Dadier in the game and also Ariel Hukporti. All right. Beauchamp inbounds to Rollins. Rollins round the pick down the lane to Tyler Smith. His 3-point shot is up. No good. Over to Rollins. Rollins in the lane to Tyler Smith. His shot is up and it's in. 104-79. Bridges inbounds to McBride. McBride over to Bridges. His 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Rollins. Rollins behind the back. Rollins over to Beauchamp. Beauchamp, his shot is up. No good. Rebounded by OG. OG across the timeline. The lane. Up shot is up and it's no good. But OG will be at the free throw line. All right, so OG's at the free throw line. And it looked like the Knicks will start bringing in some of their reserves too. His free throw's up. First free throw's up, and it's good. 105-79. All right. So the newest Nick, Matt Ryan, will come into the game. And OG's second free throw's up, and it's good. 106-79. All right. So Tyler Smith and Bucks inbound the ball. Smith over to Rollins. Rollins across the timeline. Looking around Beauchamp. Rollins with his shot. And it's deflected, stolen by Tyler Kolik over to OG Anunoby for the dunk. 108-79. Bucks with the ball. Tyler Smith inbounds to Rollins. Rollins. Knicks got 30 assists for the third time this season. All right. Rollins around the pick. Shot is up off the glass and in. 108-81. Kolik inbounds to Deuce McBride. 5:31 left to go in the fourth quarter. Knicks up 108-81. McBride over to Matt Ryan. Ryan out to Tyler Kolik. Kolik in the lane to Jericho Sims in the corner to Matt Ryan. His 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Tyler Smith. Smith over to Rollins. Rollins down the lane. Shot is up, and it's good. 108-83. Kolik inbounds to McBride. So McBride over the timeline around the Jericho Sims pick, but it's a moving screen foul on Jericho Sims. It'll be Bucks ball. And here comes the Knicks' first round pick coming into the game. Pakham Dadier will be in the game with Tyler Kolik. He'll come in for OG Anunoby. Surprised I haven't seen Hukporti in this game yet, but so far the Knicks bench is in. Matt Ryan. All right, Beauchamp in the lane. The jump shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Dadier over to Tyler Kolik. Kolig over to Deuce McBride. McBride around a Jericho Sims pick. McBride was shot and is blocked. And it's going to be Knicks ball. Stepped out. So the Knicks will inbound the ball. So OG's night, 14.6 rebounds. All right. Kolig will inbound the ball. Kolig inbounds the ball to Deuce McBride for the layup. Nice backdoor cut, 110-83. Tyler Smith inbounds to Hollins. Hollins with the ball, bringing him across the timeline. Hollins to Tyler Smith to Beauchamp. Beauchamp looking, finds Hollins. Hollins down the lane and passes deflected, stolen by Jericho Sims. Sims over to Pakham Dadier, over to Tyler Kolik for his three-point shot, up and good, 113-83. All right, Tyler Smith inbounds to Rollins. Rollins to Beauchamp, up and under, nice move, 113-85. Matt Ryan. Ryan over to Deuce McBride. McBride to Ryan in the corner to Pakham Dadier. Dadier in the corner to Kolig to Deuce McBride to Pakham Dadier. Dadier throws to Kolig, and it's a 24-second violation. So Ariel Hook-Porty will come into the game. So all three Knicks rookies will be in the game. All right. Hollins over to Tyler Smith. Tyler Smith down the lane. Shot is up and in. 113-87. Kolig over to Dadier. Back to Kolig. Kolig across the timeline. Around a Hook-Porty pick. Kolig to Hook-Porty, but it pass is stolen. Over to Beauchamp. Bucks with the ball. Beauchamp in the lane. Shot up, no good, but it's a foul. So Beauchamp would be on the free throw line. All right, so Beauchamp's free throw is up, and it's good. 113-88. And his second free throw is up, and it's also good. 113-89. 2:43 left to go in the fourth quarter. Knicks up by 24. All right. Ryan inbounds to Kolig. Kolig over to Ryan. Ryan to Hook-Porty. Hook-Porty to Kolig. Kolig back to Hook-Porty. Tries to go, and the dunk is no good. Rebounded by the Bucks. Here comes Hollins. Hollins down the lane over to Robbins for the dunk. 113-91. All right, Kolig. 2 minutes left to go in the game. Kolig across the timeline. Around a Jericho Sims pick. The three-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by the Bucks. Here comes Beauchamp. Beauchamp over to number 17. Shot is up and no good, and he'll be going to the free throw line. Towns finished with 32 points, 11 boards, 5 assists in this game, 12 of 20 shooting, 4 of 8 from three-point range, 7 straight triple-double. 7 straight double-double. All right, free throw line. The Bucks at the free throw line. His first free throw is up, and it's no good. Uvalde's second free throw is up, and it's also no good. Rebounded by Kolig. Kolek across the timeline. Knicks in no hurry. Kolek over to Jericho Sims. Sims to Ryan. Ryan coming around the screen. Back to Kolek to Pakam Dadier. Dadier in the corner. Over to Kolek. Kolek over to Jericho Sims. Sims to Hukporti. And it's like a 24-second shot clock violation, so it'll be Bucks ball. All right, Bucks inbound the ball. Tyler Smith to Ryan Hollins. Hollins. Around the Robbins pick. Hollins down the lane. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Hukporti. And he is fouled. So Knicks will inbound the ball. All right. Knicks will inbound. Jericho Sims inbound to Tyler Kolek. Kolek over to Jericho Sims to Ryan for his three-point shot. Good. 116-91. Smith inbounds to Hollins. Hollins looking over to Tyler Smith. Smith, he'll shoot a three-point shot, and that's good. 116-94. 51 seconds left to go. Sims inbounds to Tyler Kolek. Kolek across the timeline. Shot is Pakam Dadier, no good. Rebounded by the Bucks. Over to Hollins. Hollins looking. Shot is no good. Rebound by the Bucks, no good. Rebounded by Hukporti. Hukporti, 116-94 Knicks. And Kolek will come across the timeline. And most likely Knicks will take a shot clock violation, and that'll be it. So it'll be the final score. Knicks 116-94 over Milwaukee. The final stats in this game for the Milwaukee Bucks. Taurean Prince finishes with 3 points. The Greek Freak Giannis finishes with 24 points, 12 rebounds, a double-double. Brook Lopez with only 7 points and 3 rebounds. Damian Lillard finishes with 19 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists. Jackson Jr. finishes with 3 points. Off the bench, Bobby Portis had 4 points. Bo Shams had 4 points. Tyler Smith had 10 points off the bench. Robbins with 2. Connaughton with 2 points off the bench. Also, AJ Green with 9 points off the bench. Rollins with 7 points off the bench for the Milwaukee Bucks. Bucks overall shooting 36 of 83 for 43%. 3-point shooting, there was only 7 of 30 for 23%. Free throws, there were 15 of 23 for 65% shooting. They finished with 41 total rebounds, 20 assists, and 12 turnovers for the Milwaukee Bucks. For the New York Knicks, Mikal Bridges finishes with 17 points. OG Anunoby finishes with 14 points. Karl Anthony Towns, the high man, finishes with a double-double, 32 points, 11 rebounds. Jalen Brunson finishes with 15 points. Josh Hart finishes with 11 points and 9 rebounds and 7 assists. Off the bench, Matt Ryan had 3 points. Jericho Sims finishes with 2 points. Tyler Kolek had 8 points off the bench, and the high man off the bench was Deuce McBride with 14 points off the bench. Overall shooting, 43 of 91 for 47% for the Knicks. 14 of 46 from three-point range for 30%. Free throw line, Knicks did real good. 16 of 19 for 84%. Finished with 48 total rebounds, 35 assists, and only 7 turnovers. Once again, the final score, Knicks 116-94 over the Milwaukee Bucks. Knicks go to 4-4 on the season. The Bucks fall to 2-7 on the season. I want to thank everybody for tapping in to watch this live stream of the Milwaukee Bucks versus the New York Knicks from Madison Square Garden. Once again, the Knicks win 116-94. Please, everybody, hit that like and subscribe button. Also, share this on all social media platforms to the Man Cave podcast. And also go subscribe to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. And like I said, we'll be on tomorrow night, Leather to the Face with G Nation Inside Sports with Big Lou. And then we'll be streaming all day Sunday long the football games from morning, noon, and night. We'll be on there. The first game will be the Giants and the Panthers at 9:30 in the morning, followed by the 1 o'clock games, then the 4 o'clock games, and then the 8:30 game at night, Sunday night football. So once again, man, thank everybody for tapping in, man, to the live stream of the Knicks versus the Milwaukee Bucks. And until next time, man, I will see you guys.
This has been a Big Blue Crew Sports Network production.
Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
It's for the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick. With my man S. Dot Guard.
That's him.
You feel the vibe?
That's me.
We going live.
That's us.
That like button shared, you been subscribed.
Stadium.
That meant like Big Blue, home of the Braves.
Yeah.
That turnpike you can see, that's where the game's played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, no it don't get broken. Legalize mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tuned in the show called TheMan-Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85 inch screen. The game's on, you rush and bleed. Remain calm, you on the road and chill. To the watch along, the show's on. The host, you know it's S-God. It's no telling, the panel filled with guest stars. You now rocking with the voice, you know what it is. It's your boy J Boogie. You're now rocking with my man S-God. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Production. What that mean, we about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in. My man S.God. Support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most importantly, hit that like button.